On March 20th, shortly after 6 p.m., emergency personnel were dispatched to the 700 block of Flora Avenue for the report of an infant not breathing. Officers arrived to find a 5-month-old child unresponsive and not breathing. Chest compressions were performed by the officers, and after about 1 minute, the child began to breathe, though he remained unresponsive. A short time later, medical personnel arrived, and the child was transported to hospital in critical condition and later upgraded to stable. It was learned that the child had taken ill during the day and was observed by caregivers to suddenly stop breathing. Emergency services was immediately contacted and CPR was initiated by family members. So again, a very unique circumstance where officers are first to the scene during kind of a medical emergency. My understanding, they were on scene within a minute of being dispatched. So really, they were Johnny on the spot there, which is great, and it does happen from time to time. But it's not every day that officers are required to perform, first aid or even CPR, although we are prepared to do so. Just excellent work by these members. I think it's worthy of acknowledging the diverse work that we do and require to do. And I think these members, like many, have been in positions like this before. I think it's worthy, especially given the circumstances and the young age of the child that was involved. So I think just something worthy of acknowledging in today's briefing. I can't say for sure, and I'm certainly not in the business of making any predictions or what could have been, but the condition, based on the information that we had, was very, very serious. And for reasons unknown, these members happened to be very close. I think, again, from what I could see in the call history, I can see within a minute they were there. So that is incredibly fast. Obviously, members of the Winnipeg Fire Paramedic Service were quickly behind us and certainly took over medical support once they did arrive, and we know the amazing work that they do on a daily basis. But again, for our members to be there and required to step up in the fashion that they did is not an everyday occurrence, thankfully. But again, when officers are dispatched to any type of a call, you never know what we're ultimately going to be faced with. We are, again, oftentimes required to do different jobs, jack of all trades, and whether it's simply talking to people, providing them support, administering first aid, making arrests, every day is very different. And again, I think given the gravity of what we were dealing with here, it's worthy of acknowledging today.